You might be wondering if starting your dropshipping business is even worth your time. And with the competition that's out there, it can seem like there's no reason to even try at all. Well, what if I told you that starting your dropshipping business can open up new avenues of passive income as long as you know how to set yourself apart from your competition, even as a beginner entering the market? And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a profitable dropshipping store from scratch that will set you apart from your competition and help you generate sales. From scratch means you don't have any prior experience, no coding skills, and you don't have to have a store already up and running. This will be a complete beginner's tutorial where we'll be covering everything from opening up your store to setting up your theme to store design. So by the end of this video, if you follow along step by step, you'll have your store open and ready to start selling on. And if you smash that like button down below and get this video to 2,000 likes, I will give out this complete pre-built Shopify store and some winning products added to it to one of my lucky subscribers so that you can already have a great foundation even as a complete beginner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
What's going on, everyone? My name is AC Hampton, and I'm an e-commerce coach that gets to teach people every single day how to start and run profitable e-commerce businesses. Just 5 years ago, I was working a 9-to-5 that was draining me financially and mentally. But since getting fired from that job, I've been able to learn dropshipping skills that have been life-changing and put me in a position to help so many people change their lives through e-commerce as well. And the same strategies that I use to get started with my dropshipping store that have helped me build brand after brand after brand are the same ones that you'll be learning today, so that by the end of this video, you'll have the information that you need to get your store up and running. But before we get into that, each and every single week, I have the opportunity of handing out a free one-on-one consulting call to one lucky winner to hop on a call with myself and my team to get all of your questions answered and streamline your success while doing so. And if you want the opportunity of winning this giveaway this week, all you have to do is smash that like button down below, and in the comment section, comment the word Shopify with your biggest takeaway from this video. All right, so first things first, you need to open up a Shopify store. And this step alone could be the step that you thank yourself for in the next couple of months. And I've now been able to partner with Shopify to help you guys get this step done in the most budget-friendly way. And with the link down in my description, you can get a 3-day free trial on Shopify with no credit card required, and your first 3 months only costs you $1 single. And then once you click on this link, it's going to take you to this page, which is where you'll be able to officially open up your Shopify store. And then once you get to this page, you're just gonna scroll down to the bottom and enter your email, and then click on Start Free Trial. Then you'll see a couple different questions that you'll need to go ahead and answer. You can answer them or click on skip. Here's the next thing you're gonna see where it says store name. Don't worry about this at all right now. Just simply go ahead and click on skip. Go ahead and put your country and region. And then the next screen right here will say building your store, where now you are ready to get going. Now that you have your store open, you'll see a blank canvas just like this. And now it's time to create a money working machine. And that first starts with deciding on what your domain is going to be. Now, I always suggest starting off with what is called a general store. When you think of a general store, I want you to think of Amazon, Walmart, or Target. It's somewhere that you can go to get different items, and you're not limited to only getting one type of product. By starting off with a general store, this gives you the ability to test out different products all on one storefront that may not fall under the same niche without having to open up and create a new store every time a product does not work out for you. This is going to help you be efficient while running your dropshipping store, because to be completely transparent, every product that you test is not going to be a winner. And if you don't want to find yourself spending days at a time building new stores just for something not to work, then a general store is the way that you need to go. So when it comes to choosing a domain, what this means is that you don't want to solely choose your store domain based off the first product that you're selling. Instead, you want to keep it, well, general. So you're going to choose something like Top Notch Buys or The Shop, which again is going to help you be able to sell whatever you want with no limitations or expectations based off of your store name. So in order to get your domain, you're going to come to your online store, and then you're going to come down over here to settings. After that, you're going to come down over here to domains. Then you're going to click on buy new domain. And then from here, you're just going to type in a couple of different domains that you want, and then Shopify is going to tell you whether it's available as soon as you type it in. But one thing for sure is that with your domain, it should always end with a .com, as that is what customers are used to seeing while shopping online, and it's going to make you look more like the legitimate seller that you are. So for this example, this is the domain we're going to use, themarkethives.com. Once you find one that's readily available, you just go ahead and click on buy. Now, once your domain is purchased, it's time to get your logo created, and my favorite tool to use for this is Canva. Canva already has logo designs prepared that you can head in, choose the one that you like, and fill in your own store name so that you don't have to spend too much time on it. Whenever you are creating your logo, you're going to want to only be using 3 separate colors, which is white, black, and 1 accent color. And that same accent color that you're using in your logo is going to be the same accent color that you're going to use to accent your store. You really want to keep this simple and clean so that your store looks professional and does not distract the customer for what they're actually there for, which is to buy from you. And the best thing is the service is completely free to use when it comes to creating your logo. And with that, I truly believe that starting your dropshipping business does not have to be something that breaks the bank. That's one of the main reasons that I started the Supreme University, for people looking to start their dropshipping journey with the right resources, plus live calls with myself and my mentors to gain knowledge and access to tools that can genuinely help them run a profitable online store, all for a low monthly cost. If that sounds like something that's a good fit for you, make sure you go ahead and click the link down in my bio for more information. Now, let's get into creating the logo. So the first thing we need to do to get our logo created is on Canva, go ahead and type in logo. And as you can see, they have all these different logos that you can choose from. And I kind of like this one right here, so we're gonna go ahead and use this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and change the colors around on it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and name it after my store. And just like that, I have a logo already up and running, and you see it only has 3 colors max on it: black, white, and that one accent color, which in this example is going to be yellow. So now that I have it done, I'm gonna come over here and click on share. And then one thing I always love doing is downloading it with a transparent background, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then click on download. Now as you can see, that only took me a couple minutes to create that logo with the help of the templates on Canva, and it should take the same for you. My biggest advice to you is do not stress over the small things like your logo. Trust me, there's going to be more to stress over than just the logo. Once you have your logo downloaded, it's time to start designing the store, and the first area that I like to focus on is your homepage. Store design is something that we focus heavily on within my one-on-one mentorship to make sure that you have in-depth strategies that have the potential to help you build brand after brand and sustainable passive income for a lifetime. So if you're someone who wants tailored one-on-one guidance towards creating and running your online business profitably, no matter your experience level, head over to my Instagram at AC_Hampton, DM me the word mentorship, or apply for the limited spots that we have available with the link down below. Now, you have 2 main parts of Shopify that you're going to be focused on while designing your store. And that is first the homepage, which is under online store, and secondly is creating your product pages for the actual products that you want to test, which is under the product section. Since we're starting with the homepage, we need to first get started with the theme. A theme is the plug and play aspect of your store that gives it the actual format and the look that it's going to have. And there's both paid themes and free themes available to you through Shopify, but let me tell you, the free themes on Shopify are not to be slept on. Not only are they nice looking, high converting themes, but they also won't add any extra weight onto your Shopify store speed to slow it down, since it's already installed in Shopify and you're not gonna have to download and import it from a third party. So for today, we're gonna choose one of the free themes that they provide and get it going. So to find that, you'll come over here to online stores, and then as we scroll down, you're gonna see all the themes that they have available, and you can even explore more themes right here where it says visit theme store. But seriously, out of all these themes, my favorite one to start off with is the Sense theme, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on add. You see that it's now installing the theme. And now that it says just added, the next thing you're gonna go ahead and do is click on publish. And then go ahead and click on publish again. Now what this is going to do is make this the main theme on your store. After that, we're gonna go ahead and start customizing the homepage. So what you're gonna go ahead and do is click on customize. And this is where it's time to go ahead and get building. So whenever you're setting up your homepage, there's a couple different things that you're going to want to be highlighting on this page. The first is going to be the sale that you're having that's surrounding the holiday or season that you're in. Second is the main product that you're promoting. Third is the mission statement of your store. And fourth is an email subscription list to make sure that you're getting as many emails as possible to retarget to. One thing that is important to remember is that when you are running ads for your product on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, your Shop Now button is directly leading traffic to the product page of your product, not the homepage. Now I say this because although your homepage is going to be a necessary part of your store, in case customers decide to shop around and look throughout your store, this will not be the most important part because that's not where you'll be driving your traffic from your ads. So overall, you want to keep the section of your homepage very inviting, professional, and general while making sure to hit the key components of the homepage that we just talked about a minute ago. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the setup of it. First thing we're gonna do is start off with the announcement bar. This is where you're highlighting different seasons and trends that are happening. Now on Google Trends, when I type in the key term summer, you can see that in April, it's starting to upward trend. So we're just gonna go ahead and stick with this season. So I'm just gonna highlight that on my store. Something like this, early summer sale, 50% off plus free shipping. Next thing we have is the header. Now this is where you're gonna go ahead and enter your logo. So right over here where it says logo, you'll go ahead and click on select an image. Then you're gonna upload an image, and this is going to be the same logo that we we just made on Canva. Now that I have that uploaded, I'm gonna go ahead and make it just a little bit bigger, right around 100. Now I'm gonna come over here to Favicon Image and upload the logo there as well. Right after adding your logo, the next thing we're gonna focus on is the image with text. So the first thing I'm gonna do with my image with text is just again highlight the season and trend that's happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and put summer fever right here. Then in the description of that, you're gonna highlight your sale again and why people should shop from you. So boom, something just like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bold a couple different pieces of text and we're good to go. Now there is a button attached to it, so I'm gonna go to button link and then just allow it to go to all products. And then lastly, we need to go ahead and enter an image right here. I see a lot of people trying to say, what type of image should I have here? Where do I find these images from? And it's very simple. Let me go ahead and show it to you. One of my favorite places I like going is Pixels. And then I'll just type in whatever season and trend that's happening. Something like this is a pretty decent image. I do like showing images with multiple different types of people in it. This one covers it, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on free download. You see it's now downloading right here. I'm gonna come back to my store and then now upload it. Got that done. Now the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is add my mission statement. So to do that, I'm gonna have to add a new section. I'm gonna come over here and type in text. It's just gonna be rich text. Drag that up. And now it's time to start talking about our brand. Something like this, for example. Now on to the mission statement. Now I got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the label. Next is I'm gonna go ahead and add our main featured product, which again, we don't have right now, so we'll just finish this part off later. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the email sign up and just customize that around a little bit. And as you can see, this is actually knocking out the park. Every single thing that I mentioned your homepage has to have earlier. Now that we have our homepage set up, the next thing we need to do is make sure we focus on only using 3 colors, black, white, and 1 accent color, and it needs to match the logo that we created earlier. Now that we're back on Canva, now the only thing I'm gonna do is the color that's in my logo, this yellow right here, I'm going to use that same color on my store, so I gotta have the color code. Now I'm gonna come back to my store and then just go ahead and enter that code. Now that we have that finished, you can see my entire homepage is following that 3 color scheme. When you're done with that, you're just gonna go ahead and click on save. You now officially have your homepage set up and you're halfway to being able to sell your first product, but the next thing that we have to do is create your product page. It's a fairly simple process, but in order to do it, we first have to import the product that you wanna sell. And in order to do that, you're going to have to download an order fulfillment app. So now we're going to go ahead and head over to the App Store, search for DSers, which is a free fulfillment app that's going to let you import products from AliExpress directly to your store. So the first thing you're going to do is head over to the Shopify App Store and just type in DSers. It's going to be this one right here. You'll then go ahead and download the app. Once you download the app, you're going to see it on your store right here like this. And then you'll just go ahead and click onto it. Once you download it, you're now going to have to create an account. This is the next screen you're going to see where it says what platforms you want to access. You're just going to go ahead and click on Shopify. Now you're going to go ahead and bind your Shopify store to the DSers account. Now you're going to go ahead and click on link to AliExpress. Now you're going to see this agreement where it says grant authorization for access. You'll go down here and click on authorize. And now you officially have your account open with DSers. And if you do want to use DSers for 30 days for absolutely free, check them out with the link down in my description. Now that you have your account open with DSers, in order to import the product to your store, you're going to grab the link to the supplier selling the product that you want to sell. And if you've ever wondered how to decide what supplier you should be using, I break down how to choose the right one for your store in this video right here, so make sure to check it out right after this. Now that you have your product pulled up on AliExpress, the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is import it to our store. So what you're going to do first is go ahead and copy the link at the very top. You're going to come over here back on DSers and you're going to go ahead and click on import list. You're going to go to import or search. You're going to go ahead and paste that URL right in there. Then once you go ahead and post the link that you just took from AliExpress, you're going to see it show up right here. Then you can go ahead and click on check mark and then click on push to Shopify. I do like clicking on continue when selling out of stock and then go ahead and click on push to Shopify. And then now over here on the my product section, you're going to see your product. And then after doing that, you have now officially imported your first product. And if you want to see if it's imported correctly, simply just come back to your store, go to products, and you'll see it right there on your Shopify store. And now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty and start editing the product page, which is where you're going to be sending your customers after they see your advertisement. This is important to remember again, because that means that you need to be putting your best foot forward while creating this product page so that customers actually want to buy and feel like they can trust buying from you. The main things that you're going to be focusing on while creating your product page are using white, black, and 1 accent color, highlighting your deal or sale, using high quality images or GIFs, focusing on the features plus benefits of the product that would matter most to the customer, installing apps that help boost the customer's experience, and lastly, installing apps that help boost your average order value. The sales that you'll make are dependent on not only the product that you're selling, but also how well your product page converts. And you know I'm a big believer in not reinventing the wheel. What that means is I'm going to be looking at product pages of other competitors who are currently selling this product or have sold it in the past and done very well with it to help create and build my own product page while marketing the product a little better than them. So while you're doing your product research, you should always have a couple examples of stores selling your product ready to go at your fingertips, because that's always going to help you build yours in the most efficient way. And you know I got you covered. I show you exactly how to find those competitors so that you can use them to your advantage in this video right here. So let's go ahead and get into the setup of the product page. So because I imported this from DSers, I got to change up a couple different things. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is name my product. Now I could name it Garden Auger Drill Bit, but that's not allowing me to stand out from my competition, at the same time giving my product a personal feel. So I always personally advise naming my products, and I went ahead and named mine Plant Pro Garden Auger Drill Bit. Now we're going to go ahead and head into the product description, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of this. And inside my product description, the main thing I like doing out the gate is solving a problem. And first thing I have to do is understand what problem is there to solve. Now with this product right here, what I know it's going to do to solve a problem is save people time, efficiency, and effort. So that's what I'm gonna do inside my product description is highlight that, and what I put is dig hundreds of holes in minutes for your garden without breaking your back. And now I'm gonna follow this statement up with a solution on how my product is going to do that. And here's a perfect example of how you could do it as well. So again, I highlighted the problem, immediately gave the solution with my product, and then showed the product actually being used in live time. And after this, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight different features and benefits of the product, and then continue to show GIFs or images highlighting what I'm saying. And boom, I just now finished my product description in only a couple minutes, as you can see right here. Now I want to be clear, when you're building your product description, you do not ever want to be just copying it word for word from what your competition is saying. You have to think like a marketer, what other ways you could talk about the features and benefits, and what other markets you can tap into while selling this product. And a great tool to help you do that is one that I'm sure all of you have heard of or are familiar with, which is ChatGPT. So for example, for setting up this product page with a planting auger, I'm going to head over to ChatGPT, ask it to tell me 5 benefits of using a planter auger while gardening, and put this on my store. So simply come over here to ChatGPT and literally just type it in. And just like that, ChatGPT spit me out 5 features and benefits that I guarantee my competitors are not using. And on top of this, it's basically in my own words. So I can take any one of these features and benefits and add them directly to my product page right now. So as you can see, it's not looking too bad. I have the title finished, I have the description finished with the right features and benefits. I have now made my product status as active. As I scroll down, I have my media and images in place. I've now created and selected my variants. And we are almost done with the race, but we cannot cross the finish line yet, because you will still struggle to turn those customers into real purchasers unless you're making sure that the customer journey is as easy, efficient, and leads them straight to buying as simple as possible. And the number one way to increase the customer's journey and drive more profitability back into your pocket is with the apps that you have on your store. And although you can go to the App Store and download a bunch of different apps, there's 2 main ones that you need when you're first starting off, and that's Best Currency Converter and Vitals. So what the Custom Currency Converter is going to do is it's going to convert prices to your customer's local currency and make shopping easier. So let me give you an example of customer convenience. If you live in the United States and you're buying from a store in the United Kingdom and the selling price when you shop from it says pounds instead of US dollars, you're simply going to leave because you don't want to do a bunch of equations to figure out, can you afford this or can you not? And that's exactly what this app helps out with. So the first thing you're gonna do when you download this app is you have to edit some things on the back end of your store. So you simply just need to go down to settings, then go down to store currency, and then just change the formatting for exactly what they give you on this sheet. Then the next thing you wanna do is enable the app, and then select the currencies that you wanna go ahead and track. So as you guys know, I target the top 5 countries, so this is exactly why I have these countries and currency in here. And then when this app is properly installed on your store, you're going to see this icon show up right at the top of your product page. So the next app that I wanna go ahead and discuss and talk more in depth about is Vitals. So Vitals is an all-in-one tool that's going to show you all the apps that you could go download separately on the Shopify App Store and having them all under one app. And doing this and keeping the apps down on your store will increase your store speed, so just keep that in mind. So whenever you're in Vitals, there's a couple apps that you need to enable. One is going to be the product reviews. Second is going to be product bundles, or better known as frequently bought together. The third is going to be volume discounts. And the fourth is going to be sticky add to cart. So as you can see, I have sticky add to cart already enabled inside Vitals. And you'll know it's enabled with it showing this button right here. Now I do like showing it on desktop and on mobile. I do put the mobile location at the top. So how this is going to look live for my customers' experience is once they are scrolling past my add to cart button, you're going to see this enabled at the top of my store right here, where the customers can add this product to cart without having to scroll all the way back up to the top. Now just remember this, the less work that you make your customers do, the more potential of you making a sale and driving more profit back in your pockets. Now just as important it is to make the customer journey easy, you also want to make sure that you're giving them the opportunity to spend as much as possible when they're shopping with you. You never just want to focus on selling only your product. You want to push upsells and discounts that make them spend a little bit more, which means that you're able to profit even more as well. So that's where product bundles and volume discounts come into place. Now what this product bundle app is going to do is it's going to allow you to upsell cross-related items that would make sense for the customer to buy while they're also buying your main product. So you just literally come in here to product bundles, you can go ahead and select your product. Then it's just going to ask you what items you want to upsell with. Again, you want to find items that are probably within the same niche. Then you can give a little special discount on the back end of this, like an extra 10% off if they buy all of them. You want to make sure that it's on your product page and your add to cart page. So whenever you have it installed, this is a little bit of what it's going to look like. Once you scroll past your product description, you're going to see it right here. And again, with the products that you're upselling with, you want to make sure that they're within the same niche so it makes sense to buy it together. So you see I have my auger drill bit, but now I'm upselling a portable bench and kneeler for gardening and a garden raising plant bed. If you need one of these, you most likely need the rest of them as well. Now the next is going to be volume discounts. And right up at the top of my product description, you can see it live right here, telling people if they buy 2, they'll get 10% off, buy 3, 20% off, and so on and so forth. Now, this is a very common marketing tactic that's used in literally every grocery or convenience store that you go into. We're incentivizing people to buy more and save more. But at the same time, you want to make sure that it makes sense for them to buy 2 of the products than just leaving with 1, and this app will help you do just that. And you want to make sure that you're doing this on every single one of your product pages because you always want to be focused on anything you can do to increase your average order value. And trust me, you'll be surprised at how many people actually prefer to buy multiple products at once, and if you're giving them a great deal while doing that, it's going to be hard for them to pass it up. Lastly, the reviews on your store are going to help you sell more products than any other app can. Just think about how many times that you've read reviews on a product that you've been wanting to buy, and how that's either sealed the deal on buying the product or it's completely steered you away. People love to see the product that they're trying to buy has worked for other people who they identify with and are influenced to purchase expecting it to solve the same problem that has helped others as well. And it's as simple as this. Once you're in the app, you just choose a product that you want to sell and then just go ahead and import the reviews. And whenever you have it installed, this is a little bit of what it should look like. You want to make sure that you have all of your reviews having images showcasing the product and features and benefits highlighting why this product is great for other people. So yes, the apps that you have on your store are very important, and I do show you the setup of each one of them that I just covered and even give you a few other ones that you need on your store right in this video, so make sure to go ahead and check it out right after this one. Now for you to be in a position to know that all of these things are working for you and that your product pages are actually converting, there's a certain funnel that you need to be looking for in your Shopify analytics. When you're running your general store, you want to see an overall conversion rate of at least 2% or higher, which is the industry standard for Shopify stores. And this is just simply letting you know that customers are actually coming to your store and purchasing at a good rate, and you're driving profitability while doing it. But in order to actually reach that 2% conversion rate or higher, you need to be looking at a couple different aspects that can be leading you to that. And for example, here's one of my stores that generated close to $305,000 starting from zero in only about a month and a half. And my conversion rate was doubling that 2%, and there's a couple different reasons behind that. So the first benchmark you should be looking for is your add to cart benchmark, and you want to see this between 6 and 8%. The next variable you want to be focusing on is the reach checkout, which you want to be seeing anywhere between 3 and 5%, which then in turn will reflect with your sessions converted or your purchase conversion rate, and you want to see that anywhere between 2 and 4%. By making sure that you're reaching these specific benchmarks and following them to a T, you'll be sure to be hitting your 2% conversion rate or higher and driving that profit into your pocket that you deserve. So with that being said, we've now been able to build out this entire store. Let's go ahead and check out the entire thing. Here's our homepage now that we have it completely built out, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually really do like it. Now let's check out our main product page. We have all our apps installed. We have our variants chose. I mean, look, this one's $25. If I do this one, it's $35. This one's $39. And I'm even upselling with the all-in-3 bundle. I have my quantity break discount right here to get people to buy more. I have my fully built out product description highlighting the problem and immediately giving the solutions and images and GIFs highlighting what I'm saying. And then doing that throughout my entire product description. My frequently bought together is sitting pretty all the way down to my reviews. And I've been able to build this entire store out live to show you that what you're capable of doing as well. You just have to be dedicated, having the mindset that you want to be successful, and going out there and putting the work in. So you've officially made it through this video, and if you followed along step by step, your Shopify store should be set up and ready to start advertising with. You've now taken the first step to the goal of you generating money online, and it's only up from here. And remember, if this video reaches 2,000 likes, I'm gonna go ahead and give out this store out to one of my lucky subscribers, so make sure to show love on the channel. And if you need to, I highly suggest that you rewatch this video, you take notes, so you don't miss out on any of the things that I covered step by step. But before I leave you all to it, you know I cannot forget to announce the free one-on-one consulting call winner from last week's video. And the winner from last week's video is Chelsea Kennedy. Chelsea, congratulations on winning. Reach out to me on my Instagram at AC_Hampton. We can hop on a one-on-one Zoom call, look over your ads, look over your products, most importantly, look over your store design, and help you out with any questions that you may be having. And don't forget, if you do want the opportunity of winning next week, all you have to do is smash that like button down below, and in the comment section, comment the word Shopify with your biggest takeaway from this video. I'll see you all next week. This is AC with Supreme Ecom, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money to the site crash.